Have you ever promised yourself you'll change, only to find yourself doing the exact same thing tomorrow and the next day? You dream of success, of a better life, of finally starting that one big thing. But somehow, every single morning, you choose the comfort of thinking about it over the simple, hard action of doing it. This is the story of a young man who felt exactly like you until the day his entire world was threatened by a single blank page. In a village nestled in the hills, there lived a young cartographer named Liam. He was clever, precise, and had a gift for his craft. The villagers said Liam could map the stars from memory. But Liam had a problem. He was a perfectionist. He dreamed of creating the perfect map, a masterpiece of such accuracy and beauty that it would make him a legend. But the fear of making a single mistake kept him from starting at all. His workshop was full of potential. Orders piled up, a new, safer trade route for the merchants, a map of the shifting riverbeds for the farmers, all waiting for Liam's perfect touch. Yet he delayed, telling himself, "I'll start when I'm truly ready, when I feel inspired." Some days he would just sit, imagining the applause he'd receive for his masterpiece. But as the sun dipped lower, he'd return to his desk with nothing to show for it, whispering, "Tomorrow. I'll be ready tomorrow for sure." One bright morning, his best friend, Ben, came to him. "Liam, why do you always wait? Your talent is a gift, but a gift you don't use is just an ornament. That new trade route, we need it. Not perfectly next year, we need it safely next week." Liam shrugged, unable to explain the fear that paralyzed him. "I just need more time to get it right." "You are wasting your gift, Liam. An 80% finished map today is better than a 100% perfect map that never exists. One day, you will regret this." Weeks passed. The merchants grew impatient. Farmers lost crops due to the unmapped riverbed. One day, a village elder entered Liam's shop. She was not smiling. "Liam, your inaction is harming this village. We admire your talent, but talent that produces nothing is useless. If you cannot deliver the trade route map, we will be forced to hire the cartographer from the city. You will lose your place here." Liam's heart sank. He sat alone that night, staring at the blank page. The moonlight fell on his unused tools. He whispered to himself, "I want to be great, but I can't even force myself to draw the first line." The next morning, a stranger arrived. He was an old cartographer named Marcus, known for mapping the unreachable mountains. He had heard of Liam's talent and his paralysis. A beautiful shop, a perfect piece of vellum, and not a single drop of ink. "I know this disease, boy. You want to be great, but you're afraid to be a beginner." Liam looked up, his voice small. How do you start when you know it won't be perfect?" "Ah, you think the secret is inspiration. The secret is force. See, the page is ruined. The perfection is broken. Now you can finally begin. Motivation is a passenger, not the driver. It only shows up after the work starts. Your problem isn't the map. It's the first 5 minutes. He leaned closer. Don't try to draw the map. Just show up. Force yourself to work for just 5 minutes, then 10. Draw 1 mile of the road, just one, even if it's crooked. Action, Liam, not intention, is what separates a dreamer from a master. The first day was agony. He wanted to stop. He hated the imperfect lines he was drawing, but he forced himself to stay for 5 minutes, then 10. By sunset, a small, messy outline of the village was done. The next day was harder. The desire to wait for inspiration was overwhelming. But a new voice inside said, "Today I will show up, no matter how I feel." Slowly, Liam noticed small victories. The first finished trade route. The farmer who smiled, holding a new, accurate map of the river. Days turned into weeks. Each morning was a small fight, but he forced himself to pick up the pen. Each evening he saw progress. Momentum was building. Months later, Liam's shop is full of finished maps. They are beautiful, but they are also used. Ben the merchant enters, and Liam hands him a large, completed map of the new trade routes. Ben claps him on the shoulder, smiling. Marcus visits again. He looks at the wall of finished maps, then at Liam, who is confidently working on a new project. Do you see the difference, Liam? Yes. It was never easy. Some days I still hate starting, but I force myself. And now, I feel like the man I always wanted to be. That is the power of discipline. Desire comes and goes. Motivation is a myth. But action taken, no matter how small, will always carry you forward. Liam learned the lesson that changed his life. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are just afraid to be imperfect. Force yourself, just for 5 minutes, because action builds momentum. Discipline builds character, and character builds a life your future self will be proud of. If this story resonated with you and you want more wisdom to help you on your journey, like, subscribe, share.